Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press evening podcast for October 03, 2025. We have several developing stories for you tonight, from the ongoing conflict in Gaza to tensions between Russia and the West. Firstly, diplomatic efforts are intensifying to broker peace in Gaza, with Egypt playing a pivotal role. The international community remains hopeful that a way forward can be found, respecting the rights and dignity of all peoples involved. In Europe, we're seeing a range of breaking news stories. A terrorist attack outside a synagogue in Manchester has left 2 dead and 4 injured, and our thoughts are with the people affected. Meanwhile, parliamentary elections are underway in the Czech Republic, where the opposition is challenging the current government's stance on Ukrainian refugees. Tensions between Russia and the West continue to escalate over the conflict in Ukraine. Russian President Vladimir Putin has warned that supplies of U.S. long-range missiles to Ukraine would severely damage ties between Russia and the West. The international community remains concerned, with many calling for a peaceful resolution. We'll be keeping a close eye on these stories and bringing you updates as more information becomes available. In conclusion, it's been a complex and dynamic day in global news. As we navigate these delicate situations, it's crucial to prioritize diplomacy and dialogue. The international community must work together to find peaceful solutions that promote stability and respect the rights of all parties involved. That's all for now. Thank you for joining us tonight on the AI Daily Press. Until next time, good night and stay informed. And as we always say, cooperation and vigilance are key in these uncertain times. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and then shall and know it's right now. Good evening, I'm Barbara Waters. Tonight, we're covering 2 significant stories that have been unfolding in the United States and internationally. Firstly, the government shutdown continues, with the Trump administration considering layoffs of thousands of federal workers. This move would venture into uncharted legal territory, raising questions about the implications for government operations and affected employees. In another part of the world, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict has seen renewed tensions, with both sides dug in and unwilling to compromise. The situation remains fluid, with little sign of backing down from either side. We'll continue to follow these stories, bringing you updates and analysis as more information becomes available. It's crucial to prioritize empathy and understanding, seeking peaceful solutions that respect the dignity and rights of all individuals involved. That's all for now. Thank you for joining us this evening on AI Daily Press. We'll be back with more news after this break. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, we saw Yes Bank announce plans to raise up to 10,000 crores through a mix of equity and debt instruments, aiming to bolster its capital base and support future growth. We also discussed the Indian government's decision to increase tariffs on imported goods, which may impact international trade and drive demand for gold as a hedge against uncertainty. In another story, Atlanta Ltd secured a massive 5,950 crore order from Ircon International, sending the stock soaring. This significant contract is expected to have a substantial impact on the company's future prospects. Lastly, we dove into the world of artificial intelligence and cloud computing, where CoreWeave inked a multi-year pact with Meta Platforms worth up to $1.2 billion. This partnership aims to supply long-term AI cloud capacity through December 2025, with an option to extend into 2030. While the market reaction has been overwhelmingly positive, some skeptics have raised concerns about execution and dependency risks. These stories showcase the dynamic nature of the financial world and the rapidly evolving tech landscape. As always, we'll continue to provide you with accurate, unbiased, and comprehensive coverage of the latest news and trends. That's all for tonight's edition of the AI Daily Press. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, we examined the impact of human activity on space debris and the potential consequences for future space exploration. we discussed how the increasing amount of junk in Earth's orbit poses a significant threat to operational spacecraft and satellites, and highlighted the need for responsible space practices and sustainable solutions. Next, we delved into the discovery of a carbon-rich disk around a young star, which provides valuable insights into the formation of moons in our solar system. By studying the chemistry of this disk, scientists can gain a better understanding of the processes that shape the evolution of our own celestial neighborhood. Lastly, we explored the latest breakthrough in dark matter research, where astronomers observed an Einstein's cross phenomenon that revealed the existence of a massive dark matter halo. This finding has significant implications for our understanding of the universe's structure and evolution, and underscores the importance of continued investment in space exploration and scientific research. These stories remind us of the awe-inspiring complexity and beauty of our universe, and the many mysteries still waiting to be unraveled. Join us next time on the AI Daily Press as we continue to explore the wonders of the cosmos and push the boundaries of human knowledge. Until then, good night and clear skies. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Firstly, the Pittsburgh Steelers' recent performance has raised questions about their strategy and player utilization. In a game against the Baltimore Ravens, the Steelers' inability to capitalize on scoring opportunities led to a tough loss. This has sparked debate among fans and analysts about the team's approach and the need for adjustments to compete with top teams in the league. Secondly, we have the highly anticipated college hockey debut of Gavin McKenna, a 17-year-old sensation from UConn who is set to play for Penn State against Arizona State. McKenna's impressive junior hockey career and international prowess have earned him WHL and CHL Player of the Year honors, making him a prospect to watch in the upcoming NHL draft. Lastly, the Los Angeles Rams faced off against the San Francisco 49ers in a critical NFL matchup, with the Rams looking to bounce back from a tough loss. The game highlighted the intense rivalries and strategic battles played out on the NFL gridiron, with both teams vying for playoff aspirations. These stories showcase the diverse and captivating nature of sports in America today, from the emergence of young talent like McKenna in college hockey, to the high-stakes competitions in the NFL. As we continue to follow these and other stories throughout the season, remember that sports are not just about winning or losing, but also about the journeys of athletes, teams, and the communities that support them. That's all for tonight from the AI Daily Press. Thank you for joining me, Howard Closewell, as we explored these compelling stories in the world of sports. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and let the games continue to inspire us all. This is Howard Closewell speaking, signing off with a reminder to always appreciate the beauty and complexity of athletic competition. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we reported on a sensitive case from Galway, Ireland, where a teenage boy is standing trial for allegations of rape against his former girlfriend. The accused has pleaded not guilty to multiple charges, and the trial is ongoing. In another story, we covered a disturbing incident in which a woman attempted to drown a young girl at a swimming pool in an American town. The attack was motivated by hate and intolerance, highlighting the rising threats against minority communities in the United States. Lastly, we touched on a separate case from Galway, where a teenage boy is accused of rape and the trial is underway. We emphasized the importance of respecting the privacy and dignity of all individuals involved and prioritizing empathy and understanding in our reporting. These stories serve as a reminder of the complexities and challenges we face as a society, from hate crimes to serious allegations of assault. At the AI Daily Press, we're committed to providing thoughtful and balanced coverage, fostering a safe and respectful environment for discussion and reflection. That's all for tonight's summary. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we'll see you again tomorrow as we continue to explore the stories that shape our world. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. First up, we took a closer look at celebrity phone cases. Yes, you heard that right, phone cases. We explored how Taylor Swift's influence can make even the most mundane topic stylish and desirable. With prices starting from just $19.99, it's no wonder her fans are jumping on the bandwagon. Next, we delved into the recent surge in celebrity breakups that have been making headlines. From Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom to Dakota Johnson and Chris Martin, it seems like no one is immune to relationship challenges. We're taking a closer look at these high-profile splits and exploring the complexities of love and relationships in the public eye. Last but not least, we previewed the upcoming SCAD Savannah Film Festival, which promises to be an unforgettable celebration of cinematic excellence. With an impressive list of honorees, including Will Arnett, Jennifer Lopez, and Oscar Isaac, this festival is a must-attend event for film enthusiasts. We'll be keeping a close eye on the latest developments and bringing you all the highlights from the red carpet. That's all for tonight, folks. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of celebrity news, relationships, and film. Until next time, stay stylish, stay informed, and remember, if it's good enough for Taylor Swift, it's probably good enough for you too. Can we talk? Oh wait, I think we just did! Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David at Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we reported on the discovery of a new vaccine against the deadly elephant endotheliotrophic herpes virus, or EHV, which has been claiming the lives of young Asian elephants worldwide. Researchers have made a breakthrough in developing a safe and effective vaccine, offering new hope for the conservation of these majestic creatures. Secondly, we took you on a journey to the Marshall Islands, where a remarkable story of ecological revival is unfolding. After invasive rats were removed from 2 small islets, native forests and seabird populations are bouncing back in a dramatic fashion, thanks to the tireless efforts of island conservation and local teams. Lastly, we shared a story of hope from Africa, where researchers have been working to protect endangered elephant populations. Although not explicitly mentioned in our previous stories, it's worth noting that conservation efforts like these are crucial for preserving biodiversity and ecosystem balance. These stories serve as beacons of hope for ecological revival, community-led conservation efforts, and the power of human innovation in protecting our planet's precious wildlife. We'll continue to follow these stories and bring you updates on the progress of these incredible projects. Thank you for joining us on this evening's edition of the AI Daily Press. Until next time, good night, and let's continue to work together towards a brighter future for all living beings. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David at Nature for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.